Hello, everyone. Welcome to IMPROVATE's Defense and Cyber Conference. Israel is well known throughout the world as a pioneer in defense technologies. We are proud to present solutions that we know can improve the security of free nations. We established IMPROVATE as a platform for cooperation and business development. And in light of the situation in Ukraine, today's event will facilitate connections between Israeli defense and cyber companies, as well as military and defense ministry representatives from throughout the region. Oren Halevi is a network security and monitoring specialist with more than 20 years experience in the field. He is leading the development of True NAC as a powerful, flexible, and easy-to-use network access control system. The presentation will point out the advantages and the uniqueness of the True NAC to meet network security needs. Oren?
The way you work is constantly changing. So are your systems, devices, and network. You have to be confident you get the most flexible and adaptable security platform, which gives you a real-time automated protection against the changing threats in your network. TrueNAC platform offers exactly that, in automated cybersecurity across all network environments, IT, OT, IoT, and IOMT. TrueNAC manages cybersecurity risk through automation and real-time data-powered insights. You are not alone. TrueNAC.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Those of you who stayed and didn't leave. I am Oren from Wise-Mon. I'm the CTO of Wise-Mon Monitoring Solution. Wise-Mon is a privately held company established in 2009, and we work globally. Our main focus in Israel, but we have customers nowadays in Azerbaijan, in France as well, working on wide variety of sectors in the market, such as telecom, defense, finance, municipality. Our team are specialists in network security and network monitoring. Now, our next generation NAC, those of you who are not familiar with the term NAC, Network Access Control, stands for a system that installed on a server. This is a software-based solution which monitor continuously and rapidly everything that is connected to the network, and then it distinguishes between types of devices. And according to the specific type of the device, we know how it should be act in the network. We look for if it is allowed device. If it's not allowed, we prevent him from staying in the network, or we don't even giving it access to the network. If it's a allowed device, we then check is the compliance parameters, and the set of compliance parameters are set by the administrator. So what we do, we monitor network anomalies. The main feature, the new approach of NAC, just as EDR against antivirus, of course, we start with a zero tolerance. We assume that each connected device is a non-organizational one and should be examined before letting it connect to the network. Once it is authenticated and is proven to be allowed device and is connected to the network, we keep monitoring its behavior. So if a Windows machine specifically, it works with several servers in a specific area in the network, if it suddenly starts scanning ports or doing things that it shouldn't be, we monitor that, and we can eliminate this threat immediately by disconnecting it from the network, moving into a different VLAN. So actually, we eliminate any kind of threat like this. We enhance secure remote access. We have the product itself is agentless. It requires no changes in the infrastructure, in the network infrastructure. We come, we install our product, and then we start discovering and monitoring the network. But we do have agents. These are very sophisticated agents. They can enhance secure remote access if you already have one, such as Fortinet or others, by checking hardware parameters such as motherboard ID and process ID. This was developed for some defense in Israel, and we can use it in the product as well. Let me move on all of those. Okay, start with the main features. .1x is a protocol in which each connected device must have specific certificate which will be tested against the radio server. Once the certificate is approved, only then the device can be connected to the network. It will gain access to the network. Rapid discovery, we have developed an asynchronous algorithm. It is very rapid in monitoring entire class B. This is something like 65,000 IPs in less than 10-20 seconds. This is what we do. We use standard protocols such as SNMP and SSH. We use them all to discover the devices connected, but we enhanced the NAC. So as I said before, network access control, the legacy one, look if the device is approved, allowed, then it's in the network. We keep monitoring the behavior of this device. We do that using SNP statistics as well. So if an organizational device is working and suddenly it starts sending broadcast messages out of nowhere, then we know something is wrong and we can eliminate it by disconnecting it or moving it to a different VLAN. Our enhanced compliance can cover any type of device. It can be printer, it can be a attendance clock, IP camera. We have some projects with the electric fence sitting on the network. So basically, we can do everything, and I will mention it later on. We can integrate with IDS and DDR, and we can provide them those if the organization doesn't have one. And we can actually provide the network administrator a full automated software in which it takes a device, connect it to the network, and that's it. Our software will distinguish the type of this device, where it is connected in the network, and where it should be, what VLAN it should be assigned. And this all happen automatically. So as I started to talk about, legacy NAC, I've come from the IT into information technology for legacy devices such as printers, Windows machine, etc. Nowadays, we do it for enterprise of things. This could be a food machine, everything that is connected to the local area network. We do that for physical security as well. We can integrate with volume detectors, and once we have an alarm on a specific room, automatically we can disconnect the entire room from the network. And we do that quite rapidly. Control systems for buildings, and of course OT. Mr. Kasparov talked about war, cyber war, in war. It happens in Peace Day as well. Someone, well, in Israel we don't have Peace Day, but in our Peace Day, Iranians try to attack the electric, the water systems. When we monitored it, once the software installed on the OT environment, the operational technology network, if we see that someone has took control on a specific camera, and suddenly this camera doesn't talk with the server, the camera server, but it's trying to scan ports or go other way around in the network, we can see that, we can eliminate it immediately. We take off the camera, we lose the camera, but we don't lose furthermore. As for the cycle of the software, we detect, we then identify, we detect a new connection, we identify it, we use fingerprint, the software, the operating system fingerprint, we then put it in the right segment in the network, and we automate the entire process of giving it access or prevention to keep it out of the network. In a successful flow, someone connected the device to the switch, then we have a .1x protocol checking the certificate. Once the certificate is good, the cycle discovery will find this device in the network, and it will check the MAC address, the compliance, and then after a fingerprint, after that compliance, and then and only then the device is in the network. In the specific VLAN, it should be assigned to. Our solution provides a complete in the IT or OT for both Ethernet, wireless, all virtual, and bring your own device. I'm not sure if this is something that you're familiar here, because in Israel we have less of it than in the US. Bring your own device means in the IT, you don't provide your employees the computer, they bring their own. They bring your own, and then you should install your agent and make sure that they bring their own, but they don't bring any malicious software or some vulnerability to your network. We have a main console which will show geographical, physical, and geographical position of each event in the network. We have graphs for statistics, and we can manage the entire network from our product as well. So, thank you all.